Let's have a quick look around the route today as we started. Thomas Voeckler started the day in yellow and will finish it in yellow. He was looking forward to it too. Just one little crash early on. Leonardo Duque on the far right there. He just touched the wheel of another rider. It was a very spectacular crash, and he must have hurt his right side when he went down. There we are. The doctor fixed him up. It was a little while getting back into the race here. His bike was also broken, but he did get back into the peloton. The attack came after an hour and a half of racing because nobody could get away. 10 riders did, and from that on the Col de Mans, it was first of all IGNATYEV who went for home. And for a while it looked good. Then he was joined by a real on-form Ryder HESJEDAL from Garmin-Cervelo, who kept on going. We were not expecting what was to come next, and that was an attack from the favourites in the main field. Alberto Contador moving up on the right, sprinting so fast into that bend uphill he almost couldn't control his bike, and he kept the pressure on. He split the field asunder. At first the Schlecks kept it all together because Fabian Cancellara kept the pace. Then he said, I can't do any more, get his back wheel because I can't help you. And they were trying to get the back wheel here of Samuel Sanchez. Evans was there straight away. Andy Schleck tried a move here going up. Sanchez was on him, so too was Evans, so too was Contador. Brother Frank was tagged on to the back. And then can you believe this, as Contador attacked again, after him went the maillot jaune of Tommy Voeckler. They continued these attacks all of the time, and Ryder HESJEDAL was winning the top of the climb, and he was now free and looking like the winner. Contador was always checking to see if his attacks were weakening the field, and in particular the Schleck brothers. And then it came, the elastic snap. The Schlecks went backwards, Contador went forwards. Evans had no problem to counter yet another attack from the Spanish champion. The yellow jersey of Voeckler was still with one of the Schlecks, so too was the King of the Mountains leader there, Jelle Venendert. Meanwhile, the remnants of the breakaway had joined. 3 riders were now together, 2 from Garmin-Cervelo. HESJEDAL was joined by his team world champion, Thor Hushovd. The other one was another Norwegian, Edvald Boasson Hagen. And then there was a crash on the descent. I think it was Johnson who went down there as they got round the Locky corner. Nobody injured, thankfully, and then it came down to the finish. The clocks were now counting not to the winner but to the chasers. In the sprint finish, Thor Hushovd realised that Boasson Hagen was not quite alert and made his move earlier than he might have done, and he had no trouble keeping it. His teammate Ryder HESJEDAL saluting him because he'd actually paved the way for his success. So Garmin-Cervelo get another stage win, their 4th so far this tour. He gets his win number 10 in history. Tony Martin got away from the breakaway, came over the line in 4th place. But Cadel Evans was now racing here for only 11th place, but all of the favourites were behind him. He was on his own. He had a big lead at one stage, but a determined fight back by Alberto Contador made his gain only marginal. And in the distance, as other riders fought out the sprint from the green jersey, Rojas just getting the better, I think, of Gilbert. They were bringing home the yellow jersey. And the yellow jersey was keeping it too. And one of the men not in that group was Andy Schleck, who came home a little bit later on by his teammate there leading him, Maxime Montfort. So the ups and downs of the tour now. Schleck surprising and losing time, big time indeed, to Cadel Evans, gaining nothing on the yellow jersey.